Welcome, everybody. We are here at Memorial Gymnasium here in Hazard, Kentucky. We got the DJ Begley Classic 2023 version here as we are in game number 2 on night 1. And we got the 14th versus 15th Region Challenge. Battle of the Regions on the D&D Sports Network continues in this one. Magoffin County looking to even things up by getting a win over Perry Central, or will it be the Commodores pushing the 14th Region out to a 3-1 lead? Gus Slone, Darryl, McCoy on the call.
It's going to be interesting. Like I said earlier in the first game, this is Perry Central's first game of the year, so really anxious to see what they come out with. They lost a lot of 3 seniors last year: Tyler Day, Dylan Knight, Mason McAlarnis, all 3 big physical kids. So the thing about Perry Central this year, they're going to be guard heavy. Their biggest kid will be Kaiser Slone, about 6'3". He and Carter Castle is going to have to pack a lot of the weight down low for the Commodores.
Well, it's going to be very interesting. You know, Magoffin County obviously has a leg up because they played a game, and Perry Central, you know, this is their first game, and we've seen every team that we've watched play this year has come out slow, you know, in their first game, everything. And, you know, will Perry Central have them first game jitters? You know, that's the other thing to look. You also, over here on the Perry Central side, you know, they was a week later getting their football players in because they went to the playoffs this year. And so it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how Perry Central comes out the gate.
Right, yeah. We made it, I say we, and I shouldn't say that, but Perry Central made it to the second round of the playoffs, and like Kaiser for one, not in basketball shape yet, but I think Perry Central will be okay simply because they do have seniors, juniors. You know, of their first 4 players, Carter Castle, Kaiser Sloan, both seniors, Ridge Beverly, Trayton, Woods are both juniors. So it's an older team. Although they're not really big, they are older and a very experienced Commodore squad.
You know, and the other thing, Gus, you know, the thing that I like is this D&D Sports Network Battle of the Regions, 14th versus 15th Region Challenge. We've seen the players really buy in. You know, last night Aiden Barnett come up for the game, and after the game, he said, I dropped 35 tonight because he said I wanted to prove to D&D Sports that we should have received the vote in the D&D Sports Top 10. And the other thing is I got to get the 15th Region a dub. He said right now we was down 2-0. He said tomorrow night I look to even things up against Perry Central. So
you got to love it, man.
Yeah.
You got to love that kind of attitude.
He's got a chip on his shoulder. Very fun player to watch. Guys, this ball game right here, I promise you don't want to miss. Hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these kids. We are going to jump out, take a quick break, and we'll be right back in 2 minutes for Magoffin County versus Perry Central, live here from the DJ Begley Classic.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Come visit us at Castle's Jewelry and Co-Run today. We got a history of making sure our clients' needs and wants are met. Castle's Jewelry has a large selection of rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. Remember, friends come and go. Jewelry lasts forever. Smoking Hot Vape Shop in Inez, Kentucky carries a wide selection of disposable vapes, juice, mods, batteries, and accessories, as well as a great selection of Delta products. Smoking Hot guarantees authenticity of products and allows you to try before you buy on disposable products using a sanitary test tip. Open 7 days a week. Stop in and check them out. Find them on Facebook or visit their website, SmokingHotKY.com, for complete hours. Stop by and see your friends at the end of Route 3. We are back here at Memorial Gymnasium. Gus Slone, Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching Battle of the Regions on the D&D Sports Network. Perry Central versus Magoffin County. Gus, this game right here, you'll really get a chance to see Magoffin County against a team that a lot of people's picking, Perry Central, to be a top 5 team in that 14th region, and a lot of that has to do with Kaiser, Slone, and Ridge Beverly.
Yeah, you got 4 returners from last year's runner-up in Slone, Beverly, Castle, Woods. It's going to be after that. You know, can Tyson Neese, Mason Sumner, Landon Miller, can all those kids, some of those kids step up and really contribute? They're young, but I think if they can step up and give Perry Central something off that bench, Perry will stand a shot. But like you said, it's a 4 or 5 team race. You've just seen Hazard, Breathitt. We've obviously seen Knott Central for 3 games, so it's going to be a tough region to win. This would be a good matchup for for Perry Central to get ready for the WYMT tournament where they play Harlan Independent Tuesday night in the Classic.
Absolutely. Guys, real quick, want to give a tournament sponsors a shout out. Mayor Happy Mobilini, Tim Short Chevrolet, Perry County Judge Scott Alexander. We want to thank our D&D sponsors that help make this happen. You guys are getting to watch this at home for free because of these fine folks at Salyersville Funeral Home, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, East Main Street Pharmacy, Kemper Furniture, Zip Zone in Warfield, Kentucky, Mexican Restaurant in Inez, Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Double Quick, Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Willie Crace at Crace Construction and Solid Rock Development, Crum Funeral Home, Smoking Hot Vape Shop, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Made to Crave, Castle's Jewelry, Huff Pharmacy, and Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic. Guys, it's our sponsors that make this happen. Please, if you get a chance, go send them a Facebook message, go like their Facebook page, tell them thank you. You can watch tonight's game on D&D Sports Network on Facebook, YouTube, and dndsports.com. We are an interactive broadcast. You guys can leave questions, comments in the comment section below. Let them know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, as the players like to go home and rewatch this and see you on there cheering them on. Gus, we said Magoffin County hasn't come out of the locker room yet, and the official's already out on the floor. Coach Castle, I'm sure he'll bring his group out in a minute, but he's having a late talk with them here.
I watched some of the Magoffin County at Wolf last night. Ended up being, I think, a 6-point lead. But Magoffin, if I remember right, was up 18 at one point and kind of let off the pedal just a little bit. But they're impressive. Other than the Barnett kid, Aiden, obviously, which everyone knows about him, there were a couple other kids on that team that I were impressed with. I can't recall their names right off the top of my head, but they're a well-rounded basketball team.
So for Magoffin County, your starters, or for Perry Central, is going to be Kaiser Slone, Ridge Beverly, Trayton Woods, Carter Castle, and Tyson Neese. Sound right to you?
It does.
Yep. And then for Magoffin County, I'm sure they're going to go with the same one last night. Zane Whitaker, Grayson Whitaker, Aiden Barnett, Walker Russell, and then be number 20, Ethan Salyers.
It'll be interesting to see what style Coach Hoskins decides to go with this year. Last year it was more of a half-court sets with the bigs. Like I said, you had Dylan Knight, Tyler Day, Mason McAlarners. You had more options, more things you could do last year. Smaller this year. Will he play the same style, or is it going to be up more of a get-up-and-go, up-and-down type tempo for the Commodores?
Magoffin County starting lineup. Aiden Barnett. At guard, number 10, Ethan Salyers. At center, number 14, Zane Whitaker. Number 0, Walker Russell. And rounding out the starting lineup will be number 5, the sharpshooter, Grayson Whitaker. Magoffin County is coached by Coach Castle. Coming over to the Perry Central starting lineup. They will be the home team on the scoreboard.
Perry Central, the home team in a Hazard gym, man. That's like Kentucky being home in Louisville.
Number 4, Kaiser Slone. Number 10, Ridge Beverly. And guard number 11, Trayton Woods. Number 1, Carter Castle. And at guard number 13, Tyson Neese.
And if you look out there, what I was saying to Perry Central, not very big at all, Darryl. I mean, Kaiser goes 6'3". That's the tallest kid. Carter's probably 6 foot, 6'1", and then after that, I think everyone's under 6 foot. So Perry Central's definitely going to have to change their style, and they're going to have to rebound as a team because rebounding is going to come tough for the Commodores.
Paul Napier says, I want to thank you and your sponsors for bringing these games. We want to thank you, Paul, for tuning in. If you don't care, hit that like and share button and give our sponsors a message. Tell them thank you. Appreciate you guys tuning in here. Kaiser Slone and Zane Whitaker to jump things off. Magoffin County will control the tip. Ethan Salyers will be guarded at mid-court.
Trayton Woods on Barnett to start off.
Walker Russell picked up by Kaiser Slone. Swings over to Barnett. Barnett drives left, step back, off the mark.
If you can force him to shoot shots like that, you'll probably be okay for Perry Central.
Yeah, Ridge Beverly pulls up.
Jumper no good.
Here comes Aiden Barnett on the push. He's going to be aggressive. That's just his game. You know, if you want to beat Magoffin County, you got to keep Barnett out of the paint.
You get Barnett one-on-one in open court, it's going to be buckets all day long.
Yep. Long three-pointer for number 11 or 13, Neese.
And that was the guy I was talking about. You got the 4 kids coming back, and kids like Neese make a difference, and he's coming right out hitting a 3-ball.
Zane Whitaker saves it. Barnett, he'll kick it over to Salyer. Salyer looking for Whitaker down on the block. Salyers switched on the screen, kicks it out. Now you got Barnett matched up on Woods. Swings over to Russell.
Extending that defense.
Yeah. Whitaker, fadeaway.
That's some nice defense by Carter Castle.
Not a great shot there by Whitaker. Ridge Beverly, nice no-look pass to the corner. Shot up, no good.
That's a shot you don't want to let Trayton Woods have often. He may have missed that one, but Magoffin County definitely caught a break there.
Aiden Barnett to inbound the ball here for the Hornets.
Full court pressure for the Commodores.
Now this is where Magoffin County struggled, is whenever Wolf County put on that press, they had a lot of trouble getting the ball at the floor at times. And there it is.
Trayton Woods.
Yep. Coming back the other way, Woods.
Got the layup.
Finger roll.
Trayton Woods is sneaky with those little paws of his. When the defender tries to get past him, he'll come from behind with a steal.
A lot of players today's game, you see a lot of players not play traditional defense and get up in somebody and stay in front of them. A lot of kids rely on that back tip.
Right, and if it works, it works. If it don't, you're putting the help defender in a lot of trouble there.
Yep. Here comes Ridge Beverly. He's picked up by Salyers at midcourt. Nice screen up top. Kicks out, Trayton Woods. Gonna hand over to Neese.
He has to take care of the basketball.
And Ridge Beverly, he is the cousin of Braxton Beverly, former NC State star. Kaiser Slone with the turnaround fadeaway.
Yeah, Braxton Beverly, North Carolina State star, is Ridge's cousin.
Oh, nice steal there, coming back. Kaiser Slone got the steal and got the bucket.
Beautiful ball movement by the Commodores there.
Quick timeout. Coach Hoskins up on his feet. We're going to take a quick break while Magoffin County talks about this.
Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
See Coach Scott Castle there talking to his troops, see if they can figure out here an easier way to get the ball up the floor, because right now they're struggling against this pressure of the Commodores. Gus Slone, Darryl McCoy on the call.
Another turnover.
Coming back, Kaiser Slone takes it all the way off the glass, no good.
Cheat foul. You missed the layup, come back and draw a foul.
And for you guys that don't know, Kaiser Slone is the quarterback of the Perry Central Commodores. Led them to the playoffs this year. Had a magical year for the Commodores, and this is his senior season for Perry Central. Coming back, you got Salyers. May have got away with the carry there. He got
beautiful hands.
Pocket pick by Beverly.
I'm telling you, Beverly and Woods in the backcourt together, you won't find a quicker set of hands between those two as far as back tips and just taking the basketball from you. You've got to be careful with the ball if you're an opponent dribbling the road.
Yes, Brex Kilburn says Barnett and Kaiser Slone is two dandies. Tiffany Eldridge says go Doors. Burl Hurt says go Commodores. We appreciate Burl and all of Perry County School Board support. Sherry Morris says small but mighty Doors. There's Kaiser Slone. Tough shot there. Very low percentage shot with Barnett right in his face, but he found a way to drain it.
Fading away, not the best shot in the world, but if it falls, we'll take it. If it don't, you sit him out type thing.
Yep, absolutely. Barnett goes left, pull up, good.
Barnett's tough, man. That little mid-range jumper looks good.
You know, and the thing that I like about Rich Beverly is, you know, most people, when they think Perry Central, there's pull up. Kaiser Slone, he's heating up, folks. The thing that people about Perry Central is the name that everybody knows is Rich Beverly. You know, but Rich, if you watch him, he's a pass-first guy. He don't look to score the ball a lot.
And it's just a Beverly name in Perry County. You know, from Heston Beverly to Braxton down to Ridge, it's just a Beverly name. When you talk basketball in Perry County, you talk the Beverlys.
Yep. There's Ridge. Ridge spins, step back, off the mark on that one.
Perry didn't have one kid down there trying to get an offensive rebound, and you know, later on in the season that could cause some trouble.
Nice take by Barnett. He got Kaiser Slone back on his heels and took advantage of it.
Nice move by Barnett. You got to bring some help if you want to guard Aiden Barnett.
Pulled up by Neese. He's off the mark. Walker Russell skies for the rebound. He'll get it to Barnett. Barnett pushes it up floor. That's Salmon. Salmon's to Whitaker. All of a sudden, we got a 13-10 game here, guys. Scott Hoskins wants to talk to his troops. We'll be right back.
Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
We are back here in Hazard, Kentucky at the DJ Begley Classic. Gus Slone, Darryl McCoy here on the D&D Sports Network. Battle of the Regions at the DJ Begley Classic.
Perry Central set to bring in Landon Miller and Mason Sumner. A couple more freshmen off the bench for Perry Central.
Nice pass. Beverly kicks out for the three. No good. Magoffin County will clear the board. Grayson Whitaker finds Barnett.
Got to bring help, good hands, get on the ball.
Nice dive there. And you see, that's the difference between Barnett. You seen him diving there. You know, he's stepped up and he's becoming a leader for this Magoffin County team. You know, before he was always the star player, but now he's taking that leadership role and taking it to the next level.
Yeah, and that goes back to the football mentality, diving on the floor.
Yep.
A lot of kids don't like to do that. They don't want to get dirty, take a chance on the skin of their knees, but you can tell he doesn't care to get down there.
No, he just wants to win. There's Barnett, and that right there, you know, they got lucky there because he's a player that can absorb contact, and he's got a very strong upper body. He is hard to stop at Euro step. He's very dangerous with it.
If he gets the bump and it's not a charge, he's going to move you, and he's going to get where he wants to get. So you got to be strong enough to stand in there and take a charge or try to turn him if possible. And we're tied up. That's a 9-0 run. Make it a 10-0 run for Magoffin after Perry had jumped out 9. And a couple turnovers since then. Magoffin County's answered.
Drayton Woods They'll hand it off. We got number 12 in the ballgame now for the Commodores.
That's Landon Miller. He's a freshman and a good one at that.
Pull up, no good by Woods. Barnett clears the board. Little hesitation dribble. Kicks it out. Zane Whitaker misses the jumper. Woods kicks it up. It's the big fella. Nice job. Spin move into the bucket there for
Carter Castle with a nice physical move. That should be off. Oop, don't call the block. They said Woods was still moving.
You know, again, Barnett coming freshly off that 35-point performance last night in Wolfe County. Looking to see what he does for an encore here.
Barnett's the type of kid that could live at the free throw line.
Yep.
As physical as he is downhill, good with the basketball. He could build up some nice stats at the free throw line this season.
You know, Gus, if he was a player that had the luxury of being a wide receiver his whole high school career, he could have played at Division I level. He was that good.
I can tell he's that athletic. I've not really got to watch him play football, but I've heard. And just by looking at him out there, he's definitely the type of player that could probably play about anything he wants and be good at it.
Yep. There you go.
Perry Central struggling to score.
Ooh, left the bunny on the board for that one.
And another foul, 80 foot from the rim.
Don't want to do that because Barnett's going to rack up enough of them.
And it's the youth. You're talking Mason Sumner, Landon Napier, a couple freshmen out there trying to get their feet wet. But Shannon Hoskins has nothing else. He's got to go to these young kids off the bench and just get them in there and let them get some playing time because they're going to have to contribute if Perry Central is going to have a chance in the 14th region. I'm not sure of the team fouls, but with the new rule, it's what, 5 fouls a quarter, double bonus?
5 fouls, you get 5 fouls. They reset every quarter. After 5, it's automatic double bonus.
And I think that was the magical number 5.
Mike Whitaker says, go Magoffin. Lakin Russell says, let's go Hornets. Guys, let them know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the comment section below. Hit that like and share button. Want to thank Salyersville Funeral Home, Brian Parker and crew.
Tyler Smith, another football player, or number 4, receiver and a linebacker for Perry Central coming into the ball game. And that is a 14-2 run for Magoffin County after Perry got out to the hot start and really struggling to score since then. Getting to the rim and missing layups are the Commodores.
Now, I thought Kilburn played basketball too.
Kilburn has not played basketball, but he can. I mean, he's athletic, jumps out of the gym, but he just, for whatever reason, has not came out and played for Perry Central.
There's Whitaker misses the 3, coming back the other direction. Commodores on the break. Nice take.
And again, a freshman, Landon Miller, but he doesn't play like a freshman. He is a really, really good basketball player. Perry Central, that's another foul. That's signs of being out of shape, Darryl, and just being lazy. And we're just reaching and grabbing and not really trying to play defense because we're not physically able to get back and play defense.
Well, Gus, I could see this game going down to the wire. You know, I mean, both of these teams, neither one of them shows a lot of quit. And, you know, first half, we're still got 43 seconds in the first quarter. And it's not good news that Perry Central is already in the bonus.
Yeah. And Perry Central just needs to find a way to score because McCoy has answered the early punch and come back and take the 3-point lead. Mason Sumner
sinks it.
Another young kid that can flat out shoot the basketball, ties it up for the Commodores.
It's over, step back by Whitaker. He passes it back out to Salyers. Salyers swings it to the far side. Walker Russell hits an Ethan Salyers, no good. Commodores on the break. Miller thought about it, kicks it back.
Man-to-man for Magoffin. Here comes the high screen.
Looking for that pick and roll action. Right in front of the Magoffin County bench. gives the Commodores a 23-20 lead after one. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Stop by and see Joe Stepp at J&B Auto Sales. Right now, guaranteed credit approval. No credit, bad credit, good credit, it don't matter. Guaranteed credit approval 100% right now at J&B Auto Sales. Stop by and see them today in DeBoard, Kentucky.
Back here at Memorial Gymnasium, Gus Slone, Darryl McCoy on the call. We got all the stars out in the building doing some scouting, coaches, players, as we're here at the DJ Begley Classic. It is Perry Central on top, 23-20 over Magoffin County right now, Gus, thanks to a Trayton Woods 3 at the buzzer.
Remnants of Trayton Woods at Breathitt County last year, same spot for Perry Central to beat Breathitt at Breathitt. Exact shot there for Trayton Woods.
Well, speaking of Breathitt, Austin Sperry come up a while ago and said hello. He's in the house. They'll swing it over to Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith has it poked away.
Probably not his strength to put the ball on the floor. He's more of a screen setter, go rebound, put back type kid. But again, he's just fresh out of football and trying to get his legs under him.
Barnett calling for the screen. Nice job, leans in off the glass and good. I mean, how do you stop that, Gus?
You can't stop it. You just have to bring double teams and hope he passes the ball or misses the shot because there's no stopping it.
And coming back, Woods picked up midcourt, swings it over. Miller off the mark. Here comes Ethan Salyers on the break. He'll kick it up ahead to Grayson Whitaker. Grayson Whitaker stops, pops, and drops.
It's an early 4-0 run for Magoffin County to start the second quarter.
Kaiser Slone, crossover, kicks it out.
No Ridge Beverly, no Carter Castle to start this quarter.
Trayton Woods gets bumped, and he'll go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play opportunity.
Nice finish by Trayton.
You know, Gus, and right now, you know, especially with Ridge Beverly out, you've got to, I think, lean on Kaiser Slone more. You know, I think Kaiser Slone needs to look for his offense because he really heated up early in that first quarter, but we've not seen him shoot the ball much here in the last couple minutes.
And again, it goes back to fatigue. I mean, again, he's not practiced with a groin injury since football hardly. It's really his first time out, so it's going to take some time to get his legs under him. But now Ridge is back in the game as Woods takes a break. So I look for Kaiser to probably come out for Carter on the next dead ball and kind of watch the rotation for Coach Austin.
And go Barnett. Crossover goes up strong.
You can't let Barnett get the ball that deep. You got to keep him outside, and you cannot let him get around that free throw line in.
If the only way that you're going to beat Magoffin County and keep Barnett at bay is to be physical enough with him to keep him out of the paint.
Yeah, and it takes a man to do that. So either a really strong man or two good athletes here. And just like that, you come up and they did what they wanted.
Yeah.
Two of them forced him to pass the basketball, but he made the right decision. And when he does that, you pick your poison there. It's just a nice pass. We're all tied up here.
Go baseline drive.
Mason Summers going to be a nice player. And if you're Perry Central, again, you just got to try to bring two, force him to give the ball up, and then watch that backside.
Shot up and good by Zane Whitaker.
So far, Barnett's doing exactly what he needs to do. When they bring that double, he's giving the ball up.
There's Kaiser Slone, step back. They're going to call a foul. go against Whitaker.
Yeah, Magoffin County kids a team wanted an offensive foul, but it looked to me like it might have been a little bit of a flop there, but could have went either way. Perry Central just got the call that time.
Stacy Robinette says go Hornets. Renee Gabbert says go Hornets from Prestonsburg. Wes Sullivan says let's go Sumner. Brett Kilburn said going to be a high-scoring affair with these two teams. There's Kaiser Slone not staying quiet for long, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, is that 8 or 9 for Slone?
I think that's actually 13.
13?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
13. And Barnett has 16 if I've counted right. And we're tied at 32 with 5.5 to go in the first half.
The Black Friday sale is on now at Kemper's. Kemper is letting you choose how you want to save, and the offers are incredible. On top of great sale prices store-wide, take an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, and Kemper will pay your sales tax too. Or get up to 72 months, 6 full years interest-free. Look for amazing doorbuster deals throughout the store during the Black Friday sale at your favorite Kemper store.
As you see over there on the far side, the Perry Central fan base really represented here tonight in Hazard, Kentucky, Gus.
Yeah, they always travel well. Even our football team, man, Perry Central, we went to Bull County, the #1 team in the state. We all knew what the outcome was going to be, but I'm telling you, on the Perry Central sideline, there was nowhere to sit or stand.
Right.
Perry Central just travels very well for their kids.
They're very thankful for the partnership of Perry Central and the administration for really welcoming D&D Sports Network and Coach Holland and the folks here, John Fletcher and Hazard. It's been a blessing the way we've been treated here in the Hazard area, adding the 14th region to our area full time this year.
Well, man, the 14th sure needs you guys. I've messaged you myself before football season, and just needed it so bad. These kids, they work hard. Everybody's committed, and I'm sure you will be welcomed with open arms, and everyone loves the fact that you guys are here.
Well, Kaiser, he's one of them kids that benefited from us before our move. And, we got to know him during his time at Knott Central. And, kids like Kaiser was one of the main reasons that helped us make that move over here. Right. So very thankful for that young man.
We sure definitely appreciate it.
Let's swing it over. Grayson Whitaker. Looking for a little screen and roll. As Zane Whitaker.
Offensive foul, and again, same thing on the last end. I think there might have been a little flop there, a little acting by Kaiser, but he drew the call, so it was the right play by him.
And I tell you, that was a smart move, because if you can get Zane Whitaker in foul trouble, this Magoffin County team really loses their identity, because he's the #1 interior piece for the Hornets.
Right, you're exactly right.
Kaiser Sloan, fadeaway, no good. Whitaker grabs the rebound. Coming back, Barnett, picked up by Beverly. Again, Ridge Beverly, he's a 2025 kid.
Yeah, he's a junior. Trayton Woods are both just juniors. Carter Castle was actually a junior and decided to reclassify up to his senior year this year.
Oh, wow.
So they could have had all 3 of those kids back next year, and Carter decided he wanted to go ahead. And Carter's an excellent soccer player, if you're not familiar with that.
No.
Carter's a tremendous basketball player, but on the soccer field, man, he is next level good. So I think they just want to focus on some things and go ahead and get out of high school. But they do have the 2 juniors in Trayton and Ridge both.
There's definitely, you don't see a lot of kids reclassifying to move up these days, right, unless you're going to college for a reason. And the Wes and Eugenia Sullivan says, we appreciate the coverage that we can get here in the D&D Sports Network.
That is Landon Sullivan, the big offensive lineman for Perry Central. That's their parents.
Okay.
So if you've caught a couple games, I'm sure you've caught Big Sully out a time or two. He is an absolute stud on that line.
What number is he, 73?
I think it was 75. Don't hold me to it, but it was in that area.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the kid I met at the barbershop or not. If it was, he was a very respectable kid. There you go, Barnett getting downhill. Finger roll good at the basket.
Nice move by Barnett. They just have no answer for that kid.
Ridge Beverly getting shifty with it out there.
Beautiful up and under.
Nice job by Ridge Beverly.
At the point guard position, to be able to get that deep and make that kind of move is something that you don't see out of a lot of point guards, especially in the 14th region.
They'll kick it back out. Barnett.
Better defense that time. Force him to pick his dribble up.
Well, Ridge didn't fall for the ball fake there. Or that's Trayton Woods on him. Barnett.
And that's a shot, if he hits, you have to live with, because it's a lot better than him getting downhill inside that paint.
That's what you want to force him to do. You want him to shoot that three-point shot. If you can force him into doing that, if he beats you that way, then so be it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to pick your poison with him, and I would much rather have him shooting, you know, a 40-footer than compared to 3 or 4-footer.
There's Trayton Woods. Rebound goes to Walker Russell. Walker Russell, sophomore. Noah Salmon's in the game now for the Hornets. And it's
beautiful hustle by Trayton that time.
Gets stolen away. Beverly kicks it up to Neese. Neese stops, pops, cannot drop. Kaiser Slone with the rebound and the putback. Count it.
Kaiser at that time knew he had a smaller man on him, and you could watch him set up for that weak side rebound from the time Tyson Neese caught the basketball. And you can look at Kaiser, he needs a break. He's struggling out there to get up and down the basketball court. So Coach Austin, these last couple minutes, may want to find time to sit him out there.
Yeah, Coach Hoskins, he's one of the more respected coaches in this 14th region. The good guy on and off the floor.
He is. He's a tremendous guy, tremendous coach, knows his stuff. And people may not know it, but he was a tremendous basketball player back in his day also.
Oh.
Played for South Carolina, actually.
Coach Hoskins did?
Yes, sir.
Didn't know that.
Oh, he was big time out of Clay County High School.
Had it stripped away. Here they come.
That's Mason Sumner again.
And what I tell you on the scouting report, Gus, what was Magoffin County's weakness?
That handling the pressure.
Yep.
You're right.
Yeah, that's something I'm sure Coach Castle, he'll get it fixed. You know, it's just still early in the season. Neese blows
another
the layup.
missed layup. Perry Central's missed at least 4 to 5 of those. But Woods stuck with it that time to get the putback.
We got 1:40 to go here in the first half. Right now, it's Perry Central built up a 40-35 lead here over Magoffin County. You get it back over. Shot up and good by Whitaker.
You called that before it ever went
in. You cannot let him get it in rhythm.
You've seen it all the way.
Yeah, that's what he's known for, is his outside shot. And I would rather him have it in rhythm than wide open, because if he gets it in rhythm, you might as well forget it.
Wide open, thinks about it too much.
Yeah.
A lot of kids are guilty of that. It may be the first one to 100 tonight, Darryl.
Definitely going to be a marathon here.
It is. I was curious to see how Perry Central would play, and I know right now they're physically not able to play this style for 4 quarters, so curious what's going to happen in that second half when fatigue sets in for the Commodores.
We're going to get Beverly for the reach-in.
And you think about Magoffin, they played last night, so they're on a quick turnaround, so, you know, what kind of legs do they have for a game like this?
That's true. You know, in the 15th region, Barnett is probably the odds-on favorite with Jalen Rigdon to be the 15th region player of the year this year.
I can see why. And again, I know the Rigdon kid. He's tremendous. Stewart's a really good player for Pike Central also, but I don't know why anybody could be much better than this Barnett kid.
Now Walker Russell gets the rebound and the putback. Rich Beverly.
Perry Central's weakness this year will be right there on the glass.
Yeah,
no size.
I think if I'm them, I'm hoping for the last shot here, Gus.
I think so too, unless it's a layup.
Yeah, picks it out. Pull up. Miller says,
I'm telling you, Mason Sumner.
Sumner's
got a chance to step up and be that next kid that can really score points for Perry Central.
Nice job there. Couldn't finish though.
Much on the layup.
Yeah. There's Woods to the corner, no good. Rebound, put back. Kaiser Slone got bumped, no good.
Got away with the foul right there also.
Well, he definitely didn't want to pick up a cheap one at the end of the quarter. It's going to be Perry Central going into the locker room with a 2-point advantage here at the DJ Begley Classic. Gus Slone, Darryl McCoy will be back in 2 minutes for the Double Quick halftime report.
The Black Friday sale is on now at Kemper's. Kemper is letting you choose how you want to save, and the offers are incredible. On top of great sale prices store-wide, take an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, and Kemper will pay your sales tax too. Or get up to 72 months, 6 full years interest-free. Look for amazing doorbuster deals throughout the store during the Black Friday sale at your favorite Kemper store.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site experts.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now, you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop at
The Black Friday sale is on now at Kemper's. Kemper is letting you choose how you want to save, and the offers are incredible. On top of great sale prices store-wide, take an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, and Kemper will pay your sales tax too. Or get up to 72 months, 6 full years interest-free. Look for amazing doorbuster deals throughout the store during the Black Friday sale at your favorite Kemper store.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing x-ray and therapies like cold laser, e-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
We're back here at Memorial Gymnasium in Hazard, Kentucky. Gus Slone, Darryl, McCoy on the call. You're watching the DJ Begley Classic, D&D Sports Network, Battle of the Regions, 14th versus 15th Region Challenge. Right now, Perry Central on a 42-40 lead over Magoffin County. Real quick, we want to thank our wonderful sponsors that makes tonight's game happen. Sayyersville Funeral Home, Brian Parker and the crew there. Want to say a big thanks to them, being a huge Magoffin County Hornet supporter. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, our good friend Scott Napier. That's Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Health, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. Guys, if you need insurance, go to Derek, because I promise nobody gives back to the kids here in the Hazard Perry County area like Derek Bowling. East Main Street Pharmacy, Thomas Kemper, Kemper Furniture, Zip Zone in Warfield, Kentucky, Mexican Restaurant in Inez, Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Double Quick, Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Crace Construction, Solid Rock Development, Crum Funeral Home, Smoking Hot Vape Shop, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Made to Crave, Castle's Jewelry, West Huff and Huff Pharmacy, Tropical Owl. Right now they also have teas, and more at Tropical All. They have one in Prestonsburg and one in Salyersville. We want to thank the game sponsors here of the DJ Begley Classic. That's Mayor Happy Mobilini, Tim Short Chevrolet, Perry County Judge Scott Alexander. Gus Slone, first half, it's been a lot of Aiden Barnett. It's been a little Kaiser Sloan, or it's been a lot of Kaiser Sloan and a little Trayton Woods sprinkled in. And both teams right now really battling, and you could tell both of them was getting gassed at the end. I look forward to seeing. I think we're going to have a very explosive second half. I think whenever they come out, you know, neither team has anybody in real deep foul trouble right now. So I think you're going to see a game that's going to get up and down the floor with a lot of action.
I think they're going to want to get up and down the floor. I'm not sure their bodies are going to be a little for different reasons. Like I said, Perry Central's first game. Magoffin played last night, so you know they got some tired legs. So I'm sure that both teams want to get up and down. So it may come down to that fourth quarter, which team has the best half-court sets, which team can run offense, get something down low, you know, and which team can rebound. It's going to be the key because neither team's rebounding well at all.
Can I answer that question for you? I think Perry Central has the best half-court sets. I think, on the other hand, Magoffin County has a bucket when they want it, and that's Aiden Barnett. You know, he's one kid that can bail you out of any situation. So, you know, it's going to be tough to see if they can find a way. If Coach Hoskins, I know I really respect his knowledge of the game. I look forward to seeing how he comes and makes adjustments and how he tries to keep Barnett out of the paint here in the second half, because if they can't do that, then it's going to be tough for them to win this ballgame.
It's going to come down to Coach Hoskins. Who do we help off of? We're going to bring help off someone. Who do we want to beat us? Pick the kid, decide who it is. Whoever's guarding him, you're the help, you know. And then it goes back to help the helper. You know how rotations work. So I help you, you help me, he helps you. So you have to play help defense. You got to bring help on Aiden Barnett. Make him give the basketball up early. Try to deny him from getting it back. Make someone else other than Aiden Barnett beat you. And again, easier said than done, sitting up here at the top of the bleachers.
Well, as we're sitting here right now, I want to thank all you guys for tuning in. We see Renee Gabbard. She says, go Aiden Barnett and Magoffin County Hornets. Scott Farmer said, who's playing? This is Perry Central and Magoffin County. Guys, we got 2:33 to go, and as we get closer here to the second half, the thing for Magoffin County is they've got to get somebody else involved offensively, you know, because it's been a lot of Aiden Barnett. You know, Grayson Whitaker had a solid first half, and then Zane Whitaker, now he's a kid that I think, you know, needs to take advantage of his height against the smaller Commodore front line. You know, Zane Whitaker, if they get the ball down to him a little bit, maybe Magoffin County can take advantage of that height advantage.
I think Aiden Barnett's done a great job, which is going overlooked. When Perry's bringing that double team, he is really finding the open guy. He's probably got 5 or 6 assists. Obviously we don't have that count, but he's made some really nice passes too in that double team this game.
He has. He's made all the right decisions, and that's the most impressive thing about him is, you know, he's not just a scorer. He's got a really high basketball IQ as well, Gus.
You're right. He is just a tremendous all-around basketball player.
Now, as you look here, DJ Begley Classic become one of the more notable tournaments here in the 14th region. I know coming up, Perry Central has the ARH Classic, right?
The WYMT. Is it WYMT? I'm not sure if ARH is still a sponsor of that or not. I'm sure they are.
No, they got the WYMT, and then, but Perry Central, don't they host the ARH Classic? I know it's some tournament. I'm pretty sure that Perry Central hosts in a month, or this month, I think.
I'm not aware of any tournament that we host. I mean, we may do it. I'm not sure. I'm just not aware of it.
Yeah, I could be completely wrong. You know more. I mean, you do got a son on the team.
I know we go to Kingsport December 20th, and we go to Tampa, Florida, the 26th. Other than that, I'm not sure of any tournaments other than WYMT.
Yeah, I could absolutely be wrong on that. As I'm trying to look that up here for you folks at home and see if we can figure that out. As let's see here.
Now there's the Louis Hoskins Classic. It's not a tournament. It's more of something like this, a panorama for Hoskins.
Now that might be what I'm thinking about. Let's see. Madisonville. Yeah, that's the ARH Begley Classic.
The Begley Classic, yeah.
Yeah, they play Madisonville, North Hopkins in that one.
Right.
And that one will be on December 16th.
And that will be obviously a very tough basketball game. Magoffin basketball to start the second half, 2-point Commodore lead.
And I know Prestonsburg comes up, plays in that Begley Classic against Jackson City. There's Walker Russell off the mark.
Kaiser got the rebound and turns and throws it straight to a Magoffin County player.
Barnett, nice dump off. Oh.
Perry Central's rebounding will be a problem all year.
Yeah,
tied up at 42.
It's tough, you know, I mean, and we've watched that Perry Central middle school team a couple times this year. You know, they might have a rebounding disadvantage right now, but they're not going to have one in years to come because they got two hosses on that middle school team in the Eldridge kid and the Miller kid.
Yeah, the two football studs also, man, on the Perry Central middle school football team.
And Grayson Whitaker, mid-range jumper good.
Perry Central not getting the start they wanted here at the second half. Castle short with a jump shot.
Barnett on the break here. Pull up. Good.
That's a quick 6 points for Magoffin to lead it 46-42 here.
Guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up. Kaiser Slone, nice drive, but good defense by Zane Whitaker.
Perry Central, I'm not sure if it's fatigue setting in or just the Magoffin County pressure is really forcing them into some bad shots.
Yeah, it looked like, you know, to me, I mean, that was a solid shot. You know, I think he thought the bump, the physicality was going to get him a little space there. There's Barnett. Nice rip through.
You know, and you got to bring help there. So, you know, Kaiser or Carter one's got to be prepared to help Trayton off the dribble. If Trayton's going to come up and really face guard, he's got to have help on the backside. And another turnover for Perry Central.
There you go. Salyers.
That's 10 in a row to start the half for the Hornets.
Coach Hoskins upset right now with the Commodores. They're going to talk about it. We'll jump out real quick. Be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
We're back here at Memorial Gymnasium. Gus Slone, Darryl McCoy at the DJ Begley Classic. You look up there and see some jerseys retired. Jaycock, Shackelford, Quillen, and Rose. There you go. Nice job by Beverly, but couldn't get it to fall.
That's a big boy move, Carter Castle. He's got really good footwork around the basket.
Barnett gets rid of it. They kick it up court. Have a wide open man in the corner if they look. There it is. Swing it. Grayson Whitaker sticks with it. Kaiser Slone bringing the ball up the floor for the Commodores. He kicks to the corner. Three-pointer up by Neese. No good. Commodores come away with it. Back out.
Woods typically does not miss anything anywhere like that wide open. Nice rebound by Carter.
And that's your guy.
Perry Central bringing a little pressure, trying to get something going here. May got away with steps.
Great job, good defense. Called a foul, though.
Ridge wanted a jump ball, didn't get the call.
Yeah. I think Ridge was on to something there. I didn't see much of a foul. But
I think it was definitely a jump ball at first, and then the official let it go on, and then it became a foul.
The official a little closer than we are.
Right.
I think Brian Parker, Salyersville Funeral Home, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Derek Bowling, Kentucky Farm Bureau, East Main Street Pharmacy, Kemper Furniture, Zip Zone, Warfield, Kentucky, Mexican Restaurant in Inez, Howard Family Pharmacy, Double Quick, Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Crace Construction, Solid Rock Development. Here you go, coming back the other way. Sumner kicks it over to Slone, Slone to Beverly. Back to Sumner. Had it poked away. Salyers picks it up and gets the score. Kaiser Slone, nice drive. Good job by Slone, realizing the defense was on their heels, and he took advantage of it.
Attack the rim, make the defense make a play.
Yeah. Kicks it to the corner. Whitaker, mid-range, no good.
Perry Central's rebounding is really going to cause trouble, and it's shown its face here tonight.
Well, the thing is, if you're undersized like that, one thing that you can't afford to do is not box out.
They've got to play positional. Rebound's positional anyway.
Yeah.
If you get position and you do your thing and you box out, you're going to get the call or the rebound 8 out of 10 times. But Perry Central right now just trying to jump with a more athletic team, and it's just not going to work.
Brian Eldridge says, appreciate the shout out for Bryce Eldridge. Bryce is a very physical young man.
Another turnover by Perry Central. It's going to be a jump ball, so I guess they'll maintain it.
We got a great weekend of basketball here. Tomorrow night starts with Belfry and Hazard girls at 12 o'clock. Hazard Jackson City at 2. And then you got Hazard and Carr Creek back-to-back middle school games. Then Knott County Pike Central, Breathitt County, and Martin County close things out.
It's going to be a fun day of basketball here.
I bet this gymnasium will be packed tomorrow. Nice spin the move by Sumner.
Another beautiful move, Carter Castle with another beautiful move.
And or Castle, I don't know why I called him Sumner, but the Castle, that's one thing that I think Coach Hoskins is on to something here, because Castle, he showed the ability that he can be one of your primary scoring options.
And Castle, little fun fact, you may already know it, is the nephew of Magoffin County head coach.
No, I didn't know that.
His dad, if you look up here on the left in the red, is the twin brother of Magoffin County's head
Scott
coach.
Castle.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep, that's Carter's uncle.
Did not know that. There's Trayton Woods, gets the defender in the air. Off the mark.
You will not see many nights where Trayton Woods misses this many open threes. So good sign for Perry Central is they're in the game with Trayton not shooting the ball well, because when he gets going, it makes Perry Central a lot better basketball team.
Barnett gets trapped. Hook pass to the corner.
Another nice pass to Barnett.
Got to cut them driving lanes off if you're Perry Central. Neese bringing the ball at the floor for the Commodores, swings it over to Woods.
If you're Magoffin County, you want to try to push this out to 10, and if you're Perry Central, you really want to get it to 5 or below heading into that fourth quarter, and the shots are just not falling for Perry.
Barnett can't control it. Upset with himself. Noah Salmon's coming in the game for the Hornets. We'll also have Ethan Salyers.
Perry Central, a lot of hands on hips and knees out there.
Yeah, definitely getting tired right now. They're down 7. This is their biggest deficit of the game. Kaiser Slone thought about it. Takes the screen. Nice take by Slone off the rim. No good, but coming up the other way, Ridge Beverly gets the steal. Nice job. Oh, nasty block by Barnett. Kaiser Slone will get it back, though. Kaiser Slone stops, pops.
No legs on their jump shots for Perry the whole second half so far. Everything's short. And it's a 9-point Magoffin lead. Perry got to find a way to get a shot to fall. Nice job, Tyson Neese.
Yeah, and Perry Central sorely needed that bucket, Gus.
desperately. They would like to get a stop on one more basket here before the end of the third quarter. Magoffin, if I were Magoffin, I'd be content to dribble it out if Perry didn't come out and put some pressure on me here, because both teams are tired, you can tell.
Zane Whitaker gets over to Barnett. Barnett.
Good rebound, Carter. Carter's had a nice second half.
Here he comes. Castle all the way and got too deep. He slid there. You're going to travel like that, you better pack them bags.
And Kaiser and Ridge are both going to sit out this last minute 28. Try to get ready for the fourth quarter. 7-point lead.
And you know, down 7 here to one of the, I think just about everybody has Magoffin in their top 5 in the 15th region. You know, your first game of the year. You know, that, and I know not big into moral victories and stuff, but that's impressive right now, just staying with this Magoffin County team.
Yeah, and again, I think it comes back down to what we talked about pre-game. It's just rebounding. You know, we don't have the stats, but I'm sure second chance points are in Magoffin's favorite by probably 12 plus 12 or 15 right now. Perry Central's got to go back to practice, and they got to figure out a way to rebound. There's got to be some kind of drill for Coach Hoskins to teach, you know, boxing out, because right now Perry Central is really struggling on the glass.
Coach Castle not happy with that turnover. Right now, this would be big if the Commodores could get a bucket here.
This is typically when Trayton Woods wants to hit a threes right at the end of a quarter or something. He's really
good. They're going to get their three the old-fashioned way here, Gus.
Carter Castle this quarter has kept Perry Central within striking distance on rebounding and putting up some buckets.
Yeah, let's hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up here. Carter Castle going to the line. He's going to try to cut this down to a 4-point ball game if he can net this free throw, Gus.
Typically pretty good free throw shooter.
He nails it.
It's down to 4. It was a 10-point lead. So Perry Central with a little mini run here. We said Magoffin wanted to push that 10-point out. Perry wanted to get it under 5. Right now, Perry's really want to be, barring some big-time shot here by Magoffin County.
Barnett, he's guarded by Woods. Good defense.
Maybe another reason Woods' shot's not falling tonight is he's been guarding Barnett on this end.
He's expended a lot of energy on that task.
That takes a lot out of you on this end, so you really can't be expected to guard a kid like Barnett plus go down and score 20, so got to give him the benefit of the doubt there.
Perry Central needs to stop right here, because that would give you a little momentum if you can go down only 4. Salmons back to Barnett. Barnett thought about it, drops it down. That's not what you want to do to end the quarter.
That was an absolute drawn upset by Coach Castle.
That's the end of the 3. It is Magoffin County 61, Perry Central 55. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with more from the D&D Sports Network.
Stop by and see Joe Stepp at J&B Auto Sales. Right now, guaranteed credit approval. No credit, bad credit, good credit, it don't matter. Guaranteed credit approval 100% right now at J&B Auto Sales. Stop by and see them today in DeBoard, Kentucky. Crum Funeral Home in DeBoard, Kentucky is committed in giving the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable price. If you don't want to have to deal with heavy financial obligations during your grieving process, come see us at Crum Funeral Home. Our staff is ready to serve you.
Start of the fourth quarter, Magoffin up 61-55 here at the DJ Begley Classic. Perry Central starts the quarter with Beverly and Slone still trying to catch their breath. Carter Castle's had a really good second half so far. Straight man-to-man for Perry Central. And Magoffin County running more of an offense now, not so much quick go, and Drayton Wood with a nice hand there. 7:32 to go in the ball game. 6-point Magoffin County lead. 3 ball is good. For Grayson Whitaker. It's a 9-point lead. Perry Central struggling. Tyson Neese with a nice move and one. Neese has played well. Started tonight for Perry Central. That's a beautiful left-hand finish and one to keep Perry Central within striking distance as Slone comes back in for Landon Miller. Still has Beverly on the bench.
Billy Davis says, who plays before Martin County tomorrow? Before Martin County is Knott County Central and Pike Central.
And the free throw is no good. And here comes Martin, Magoffin County. Well, an offensive foul on Aiden Barnett as he's trying to create separation between he and Trayton Woods. And got caught that time. It'll be Perry Central basketball.
Brian Combs says, great to see Magoffin County have a really good team.
They definitely have got a good basketball team. And Perry Central needs a basket here. Try to get back in this basketball game. Needs to Slone. Sumner shot the ball well. Here's the man of the second half so far, Castle.
Yeah.
And another beautiful move by Carter Castle.
Big second half for that young man. Makes it a 5-point ball game here.
Well, Perry Central's in this game with Beverly and Woods both really not putting a lot of points up. So there are some bright spots for Perry Central. And again, the game's not over. There's a steal.
Deflection. How about this? Looky here, Gus. A little showing off the handles there.
Yeah, he almost showed off to the point he gave it back to Magoffin. But it was a nice defensive play. Just got a little careful. Got to watch that pass because Magoffin's in every passing lane. That's one thing about them. They're really well coached. You can tell. You can't just make lazy passes against this ball team.
No, Scott Castle, I mean, this team right here, he's got a different attitude with this team than teams in the past, and he's really setting the tone. And, I really like the discipline on this team compared to teams in the past because, the other night, he really got in this group, and they responded well to him.
There's going to be a foul. Looks like probably Mason Sumner.
Fouls on the Commodores, number 23, that is Sumner.
That is on Sumner.
Gus Slone, Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching the DJ Begley Classic Battle of the Regions. Magoffin County trying to even things up at 2 wins apiece here. Real quick, want to thank Salyersville Funeral Home, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, East Main Street Pharmacy, Kemper Furniture, Zip Zone in Warfield. Want to thank Mexican Restaurant in Inez, Howard Family Pharmacy, Double Quick, Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Crace Construction, Solid Rock Development, Crum Funeral Home, Smoking Hot Vape Shop, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Made to Crave, Castle's Jewelry, Huff Pharmacy, and Tropical Isle for sponsoring tonight's games. Barnett.
Got a freshman on him, Mason Sumner now. They threw numerous bodies at Barnett tonight, just trying to wear him down.
Rich Beverly loses his footing.
That's a nice save.
Yeah. Good job coming up, setting the screen, and it's going to be a 7-point advantage right now for Magoffin County. We'll stay here during this one. As you're sitting here looking at this one, Gus, is, down this final stretch, what does Perry got to do to get back in this thing? And, they're only down 7, but to cap this thing off.
I think right now it's just finding somebody that's got legs. It's got enough legs and capable of getting to the rim and making a basket. And if you look out there, Carter's played well the second half. Other than him, Kaiser's got no legs. Ridge has not really been in the ballgame a whole lot. Trayton Woods, everything's short. So it's just who on this team offensively can dig down and go get a basket. And then defensively, you got to get a stop and you got to get a rebound. You cannot keep giving up second chance points to this Magoffin County team.
Well, I enjoyed watching Carter Castle tonight. I knew nothing about that young man coming in, and I'm going to walk away singing his praises. Second half, he really took this team under his wing, when, some of his other players was having to expand energy on the defensive end. On the offensive end, he knew that they needed him to step up, and he's done it.
He's played well, and he done that last year also. He's just that type of player, man. He can rebound, score at the rim, and he's just got good footwork, and that comes from being a soccer player. It all boils back down to that. So he's just a really good basketball player.
Lavina Frisbee says, let's go Hornets. Trayton Woods picked up by Walker Russell out front. Ridge Beverly, he'll kick it back out.
Here, Perry, this is one of those, you just really need to score this possession and then get a defensive stop. Another shot short. Again, that's a sign of no legs for Perry. They're going to have to get to the rim. Jump shots are just not falling right now.
No, and, Castle, he's done that well in this second half. No need to stop what's working, get to the bucket.
Right. Because obviously the legs are gone, so every shot is just short. I think you just have to, somebody's got to take it on themselves to get to the rim and try to make something happen.
Whitaker swings it over to Salyers. Salyers has it on the wing. Zane Whitaker. Backdoor.
Nice backdoor. Beautiful. Magoffins passed the ball really, really well tonight.
They have, this team right here in Scott Castle. This team.
Another lazy pass and a turnover.
They've cleaned up a lot of things since last night. They're getting for the travel. And Barnett puts so much on his shoulders. You see him every play, is the final play for him. He's he really takes it to heart whenever he messes up, and that's something that you like to see, because a lot of kids today needs to learn what competing really means.
Beautiful pass, nice cut, finish, and a foul. And you're right about Aiden. And again, I don't know the kid well, what I've seen, but love his game, love his attitude on the court, just plays hard, looks for his teammate, unselfish. He's just an all-around nice looking player. Another missed free throw.
Barnett with the rebound. There's Grayson Whitaker.
Nice box out that time.
Coming back the other way, Neese on the break. Kicks it out to Woods. Woods, step back, thought about it. Back to Woods. Trayton Woods drives to his left. Nice job.
Nice up and under. Took the hit. And again, that's what I was talking about. Get to the rim. Make something happen instead of shooting jump shots. Last 2 times Perry has done that and good things have happened. So when you know the legs are gone, you got to get to the rim as much as you don't want to. You got to quit shooting jump shots.
And that's the other thing. Perry Central, I think one thing that they need to do too is, between the next couple of weeks, I think, they're going to have to find some pieces on that bench.
You're right. Back to a 5-point lead. So if you're Perry, you got to dig down right now, and you got to try to make something happen defensively. If you're Magoffin County, just do what you've been doing. Be patient, move the basketball. If something back door opens up, take advantage of it.
Yeah, it was over and back there. Sumner and Miller both played really well off the bench, but I would feel more comfortable if they had another player or two, in that lineup. So,
well, the sad part is they can't just grow someone. And what they need right now more than anything is size.
Yeah.
They could really use a Dylan Knight, a Mason McElhone, someone one of the 3 seniors they lost last year. And
that's where Tyler Smith, I think, with his girth, he could, if he could come in, just box out, rebound, and give 3-4 minutes here and there, would be a big plus for him.
And he may once he gets into some basketball shape.
Yeah.
There's some big free throws for Beverly here with the clock stopped, a chance to put points on the board. Perry Central's left a few out there at the free throw line.
Yeah, right now, Beverly, he can cut this to 4 if he can nail this one. I'm a big fan of Ridge Beverly. He's played in our D&D Sports All-Star game.
Yeah, Ridge is a big-time player.
He got cut ended up getting hurt in our All-Star game last year. Everybody's looking forward to seeing him play, and he ended up getting hurt.
Turnover.
Yeah.
So McCoy getting a little sloppy with the basketball here. Another turnover.
Looky there.
Saved it.
Yeah, they completed here.
So now the fans are coming alive. A shot right here would be big time.
Castle.
Castle.
How about the big fella taking it coast to coast there?
And down to a 1-point lead and another turnover. Yep. Perry Central's found some energy somewhere. And just like that, timeout Magoffin County.
They're going to talk about it. We'll jump out too. We'll be right back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing X-ray and therapies like cold laser, E-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
As we see Scott Napier over there at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Health, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. I want to thank Scott for all of his support here for mountain athletes and 14th Region Hoopers. Gus Slone, Darryl McCoy on the call. We got a 1-point ball game here, Gus. It is Magoffin County 68, Perry Central 67.
Perry got it. If they get a basket here and take the lead, it will be huge for your site if you're a Commodore fan.
Beverly kicks it out to Slone. Slone almost lost control. Count it! Commodores back on top.
Tyson Neese has had a nice game. That's 3 3-pointers for him tonight. They're going to get Beverly with a foul this time.
I'll tell you, if I'm Magoffin County, I know what I'm doing, and that's a heavy dose of Aiden Barnett, you know. And but the thing is, somebody's got to help him. He can't be expanding that much energy to get the ball at the floor.
And they're bringing 2 on him. When he gets it, they're usually bringing 2 and forcing him to give the basketball back up. So almost a turnover.
Yeah, there you go. Off back
big
iron.
Rebound, Carter Castle, who has played absolutely tremendous this second half. And Perry Central looking to extend the lead here.
Could it be Perry Central, 14th Region, trying to go up 3 games to 1 in the D&D Sports Network Battle of the Regions, 14th versus 15th challenge. Magoffin County trying to tie it up at 2 wins apiece, but Perry Central giving them all they want and more here in these final couple minutes, Gus.
And going back to the free throw line, Perry Central tonight, I know, has missed 5 free throws. I'm not sure how many they've made, but it's not been many, so free throw percentage has been bad so far. So I know you're tired, but you got to dig down deep and make a couple here.
Well, you see QB1, Kaiser Slone at the line. This is their token leader. Off back iron.
He is 0 for 2 himself at the free throw line. So Perry Central,
I'm going to say he makes this one.
They have struggled tonight. So, you know, again, if you make this one 3-point game, play a little D and see, and miss them both.
That's odd. You know, him and Beverly back-to-back trips come up empty from the free throw line.
And again, everything that's a jump shot, if you know, it's his front rim.
Yep.
Short, short, short. There's just absolutely no legs in the Perry Central shot right now.
Walker Russell gets the defender in the air. He ties it up 70-all, and we got a barn burner brewing here in Hazard, Kentucky.
That was a beautiful move by that kid. So Perry Central now tied up after the missed free throws with Magoffin County, trying to regain the lead. If you're Perry Central, you got to get to the rim. Jump shots are just not falling.
Kaiser Slone, nice from the elbow.
When I say jump shots aren't falling, he hits one, but Perry Central back up 2. It's Aiden Barnett time, you would think here. You would think he's going to be the guy to try to keep this game tied up.
I guarantee he's the one taking this shot.
Which, again, he's got no legs either. I mean, he's tired. I keep saying Perry Central's tired, and it may sound like it's an excuse, and it's not.
No.
Magoffin County's tired, too. They played last night, so they're having a hard time getting up and down the court. So it's just who can dig deep down and find some energy right now this last minute 23.
Kick it out. Barnett has the ball. Now, you can see they got that extra defender there, kind of a spy on him.
Yeah, they're making them give the ball up, and the ball rolls in.
3-point bucket, Grayson Whitaker. Listen, Gus,
friendly roll.
Don't call that parquet, that's straight butter.
Yes, sir, that was a nice shot. 1 minute to go, 1-point game. Beautiful move by Beverly.
Ridge Beverly left the defender in the dust, finishing at the rack.
Crossover, got to where he wanted to get and laid it in, and here we go with 50 seconds to go, 1-point game.
Now Barnett takes the bump. Here comes Barnett straight at you.
Definitely not been a very, point-wise, the second half has been a lot quieter than that first half.
Yeah, Magoffin County, let's see if they can dig down here. Grayson Whitaker, when he's knocking down shots like that, Magoffin County is extremely hard to beat.
Yeah, because Barnett's unselfish. So he makes the pass, and if you're able to hit the basket, cut to the rim, make the layup, when he's that unselfish to go with what he's got, you're just hard to guard.
Stacey Robinette says, way to go, Walker. Miguel Rivas says, let's go, Hornets. Good game, good teams. Monroe Stevens says, guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these boys down this final stretch. They played their tails off for you. Get these numbers up. Let them know where you're watching from, who you are rooting for. The Hornets will have the ball on the baseline.
Big possession here for Magoffin County, down one.
Off the mark.
Central got the rebound. Maybe shot that one a little quicker than what Coach Castle would have liked.
And right now, if I'm them, you know, I'm going to foul right now.
Yeah, because Perry's not shown the ability to hit free throws.
No.
So put them there early and allow yourself some time.
See, they called the timeout. We'll stay here during this one real quick. You know, they called the timeout there, Gus, but, you know, if they would have fouled Beverly, you know, now you're going to give Coach Hoskins a chance to come up with a game plan. And, you know, I mean, you could tell Coach Castle was telling them to foul, and it was just a little too late.
If I'm Coach Hoskins, I'm trying to draw something up to get the ball in Trayton Wood's hands. Free throw-wise, he's shown tonight that he's able to knock them down. Castle's actually hit a couple as well, but I know Kaiser's 0 for 3. Beverly's missed a couple, so Trayton Woods would be the guy as far as free throws right now that I would want to have the ball in his hands.
Yeah, right now, if you're Kaiser, or if you're them, you know, I'm gonna make Kaiser and Ridge beat me at the free throw line. You know, I mean, that's who I'm going after.
I'm forcing the ball into their hands, and I'm fouling immediately. And if they hit it, they hit it. And again, if they hit both, the game's not over. It's still just a 3-point game. So, you know, it's not like free throws beat you right now. But if I'm Magoffin County, I'm definitely going to save as much time as possible. And I'm going to foul. I go for a quick turnover. If it's not there, I foul immediately. And like I said, I would try to foul anyone other than Trayton Woods. Now, Tyson Neese, I don't think, has been to the free throw line tonight, so being a young guy in his first real big basketball game, maybe another guy to foul.
J.J. Hill says, fundamentals, Perry, you have to make the freebies.
And they get it into Kaiser.
Yeah, then I'd go ahead and foul.
And they will, and he's 0 for 3, so that's a really good foul.
Yeah.
And not sure if that play was drew up or Magoffin done a good job denying Trayton the basketball. But
well, I can tell you this, Gus, he's 0 for 3. But if I'm Perry, I want him going to the line because he's a kid that showed he can come up in clutch situations his whole career.
He has played it a lot, but, you know, it's just one of those things, free throws.
0
for 4.
I mean, you know, that's a lot of people don't know that's your son. You know, I mean, as far as throughout his career, how's he been from the free throw line?
He's always been a really good free throw shooter, but again, he's coming off football, and he's had the growing injury, so he just doesn't have the basketball legs right now to play in a full basketball game, which he's played well tonight. I can't say anything.
No, he played really well.
And it's a 2-point game, 25 seconds.
They kick it over. Walker Russell. Salmons off the mark.
Carter Castle has been absolutely tremendous.
I don't know what they're thinking there. You got a foul there.
Yeah, if you're Magoffin County, that's just a mental breakdown.
Yeah, no, you should have fouled Castle a long time ago. Here comes
if you're Perry, you don't want to foul. So you're right, but that's a mental breakdown by Magoffin. As soon as that shot got rebounded, you foul Castle.
Absolutely.
And if you're Perry, you don't foul. You're up 4. You make them. You play D and make them take a shot.
They still got one foul to give here.
Okay, if there's a foul to give, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Shot up, no good, and that's going to be it. So they're going to send Kaiser to the line.
They're going to try to get that percentage down a little bit lower. That 1 for 5 tonight, I think, is what it is. So 3 for 7 sounds a lot better than 1 for 5. So who knows? He may knock a couple down after seeing one fall through.
How about that? Perry really controlled things.
Down 12 at 1 point in the second half.
Magoffin controlled things the biggest part of the second half, and Perry comes back in the final 3-4 minutes, and you know that they ended up taking and you know, really they stuck in there. They kept the game in striking distance, and there at the end, they knew how to finish.
They did. They made big shots, forced turnovers, and it goes back to what you said pregame, turnovers. Magoffin County really struggled with that pressure late. They didn't have any legs, and that's what got them in the end.
Well, Gus, let's take a quick break. We'll come right back and give you our post-game recap, and we'll name the D&D Sports Network Menu Beef Jerky Player of the Game.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
We're back here in Hazard, Kentucky at the DJ Begley Classic. At the end, Gus Slone, Darryl McCoy on the call. At the end, it was Perry Central coming back, taking the lead, and putting the 14th region up 3-1 over the 15th region in the D&D Sports Network 14th versus 15th region challenge. You know, Aiden Barnett had a heck of a ball game, but they figured out, made the adjustments at half, just like we said Coach Hoskins would, made the adjustments. They forced Barnett to get rid of the basketball. And, you know, Whitaker, he hit a few shots, but, you know, it was very tough. You know, Magoffin County had their opportunities, but Perry Central, you know, just showed that, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, Magoffin County, that's one thing they got to prove, that they still know how to win ball games. You know, you can be a good team, but you got to learn how to win.
It came down to both teams' weaknesses. Perry's rebounding versus Magoffin's ball handling against the pressure. And in the late third and fourth quarters there, the ball handling really faltered for Magoffin County. Perry Central was able to dig down and really bring that pressure, force some turnovers, and get some baskets on the other end. And in the end, that was all. That was enough to get the victory. But man, that Aiden Barnett's a player.
He absolutely is, and you know that's the thing that Coach Castle, and I promise you, Coach Castle, you know, he's a dandy. He'll get it figured out. But they have to, Gus. They have to figure out, you know, get somebody in position to bring the ball up the floor in pressure situations like that, because not only, you know, are they taking double, tripling team on Barnett, but he's having to expend so much energy getting the ball up the floor. When he gets in half-court sets, I mean, he's already wore out.
He's doing everything, and that's the thing. He's having to be the point guard, the shooting guard. He's having to be the big guy, so he's got to be the facilitator. He's, you know, everybody that scored other than him tonight, for the most part, came off him. His passes, his unselfishness, and it just wore him down. By the fourth quarter, he just didn't have enough in the tank to really dig down and pack his team, especially coming off a game last night, you know, so Magoffin County's going to be okay.
Yeah, and you know, and if you're Perry, you got to like where you're at. First game of the year, you know, you got rid of the first game jitters. You know, you come in, you was facing, you know, a team that, I mean, they rebound the ball well. You know, I mean, they can take advantage of you, you know, in the half-court sets, because Barnett, you know, one-on-one, he can go against anybody. You know, I mean, they had their backs against the wall in their first game, but they still found a way, undersized, found a way to come up with the right plays at the end to win. So if I'm Coach Hoskins, I'm very pleased with my group after this first win.
Yeah, he's got a lot to work on, a lot of positives. There's a lot of negatives there. So I think the big thing is going to be conditioning, getting into basketball shape with these football guys, and then boxing out. I mean, if you can't rebound any better than you did tonight, you're not going to win this 14th region. There's just too many big athletic teams in here. Starting with Wolf County last night with Skylar Ritchie. Not Central's got some bigs with Huff and Reed and those guys. You know, Breathitt's got bigs. You've seen Hazard earlier.
Yeah.
So if Perry Central doesn't find a way to rebound, it's going to end up being their Achilles heel, I'm afraid.
Gus, Battle of the Regions, 14th region 3 wins, 15th 1. Tomorrow night we have 3 games. Let's see. 3 games where we will have battle of the regions. So 15th region will have a chance to tie it or possibly take the lead. Real quick, we won't, we might catch up with you sometime if you're around, but you may not be on here tomorrow. But I'm going to have you pick the games real quick. Hazard Belfry girls.
I'm not familiar with Belfry. I know Hazard's rebuilding. I know they got a bunch of young girls that's really good. Again, I don't know anything about Belfry, so that's a hard game for me to pick, but I do know Hazard is young. They're down. So if Belfry is bringing back an experienced team, I'd have to go with Belfry.
Well, Belfry graduated a ton too, but they do have a Jenna Sparks who, she's about 6'3", and she's a nice rim protector for them. They're very young. They're going to be, but anytime you got a Todd Howard coach team, they got an opportunity.
Well, if it's like that, then I'll go with Hazard here at home. So, I mean, like I said, I just don't know anything about Belfry, so it's hard to pick that one.
Jackson City versus Hazard, boys action.
Again, we've seen Hazard, so I got to go with Hazard there. Jackson City definitely rebuilding after losing Flincham to Wolfe County, so I'm going to go with Hazard in that one pretty big.
Hazard versus Car Creek Middle School.
It's going to be another good one, man. I don't know a lot about the 5th and 6th grade teams of Hazard. I do know Car Creek's got a decent 5th and 6th grade, but I'm going to go Car Creek 5th and 6th, Hazard 7th and 8th.
I think you're spot on there. And the thing about Car Creek, listen, if you ain't seen this young take craft, you're missing out.
I know him well. I know his daddy well. I work for him, and he's going to be a stud 7th grader. So he's a big time. And the 8th grade team's good. Losing Mikey, the freshman, the 8th grader that broke his hand over at Jenkins, losing him has really put a hurting on Car Creek's ball handling. But they'll be fine at the end of the year. Coach Adam Dawes will have that team ready to play.
Knott County versus Pike Central.
Tough one. I watched Knott County, and I love Knott County. I love the coach. I love the kids. I love the people. We're from Knott County, so that's no secret. And watching them play, they're tremendous, man. With Drake Slone, Hunter Haddix, Jaden Huff, Chance Ambergy may be the most improved player in the region. With Braxton Reed in that bench, they're really, really good. Then you go to Pike Central. I know Jaden, I know Rigdon, and I know Stewart.
Yeah.
I don't know what they got around, but I know those two kids.
Well, they got Jake Slone that transferred over.
So there you go, man. I think that's going to be a game about like what you just seen. It's going to come down to who can handle the pressure in the fourth quarter. I'm going to have to go with my Knott County guys on that one.
I'm going to go with you on that one. And then to close out the DJ Begley Classic, you're going to get a classic. Breathitt County, Austin Sperry and crew, Jeff Honeycutt will take on the Martin County Cardinals, defending 15th region champs. Who you got?
Okay, I'll go out on a limb here and say that's going to be the best game of the day. I think that's going to be the most competitive game of the day. Breathitt County's got Austin Sperry. He's going to be the best player on the floor just pretty much every night he steps out there. I don't know how they've replaced those 4 seniors that they lost. So that's going to be a big question for Breathitt County. How do those other guys step up for Collins and Bellamy and the kids that they lost? So Martin County bringing back the kids they brought back. I think Martin County is the 15th regional favorite in my opinion. I'm going to say Martin County pulls that one out. If this game was played in late January, I might would have a different say, but for tomorrow night, Martin County. Yeah,
Martin County to me, this is the first game they'll get Braden McKenzie back. He's one of the best players in the 15th region. They're going to put on a show. Their 2 wings, Luke Kell and Braden McKenzie, very tough guards, and they're physical. So Breathitt County, normally when you think of Breathitt, you think of physicality, but I'm telling you, this Martin County team, they take physicality to another level. Look forward to seeing how that one pans out. I'll save my review for tomorrow, but that's going to be a dandy. You guys want to make sure you're here in the house tomorrow, guys. A great slate of games all day long here in Hazard, Kentucky. I promise. This is where you need to be if you're a hoop fan. Real quick, Gus Slone, I want to thank Sayers-Ville Funeral Home, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. Derek says, great game. Derek, we appreciate everything you do, and appreciate you helping get D&D up here to the 14th region. East Main Street Pharmacy, Kemper Furniture, Zip Zone, Warfield, Kentucky, Mexican Restaurant in Inez, Howard Family Pharmacy, Double Quick, Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Crace Construction, Solid Rock Development, Crum Funeral Home, Smoking Hot Vape Shop, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Made to Crave, Castle's Jewelry, Huff Pharmacy, and Tropical Owl. Guys, we could not do it without our sponsors. Please make sure you frequent their businesses. Guys, for Gus Slone, for Darryl McCoy, you have watched the DJ Begley Classic on the D&D Sports Network. Till tomorrow night, so long and good night.